in over the span of the set because it's Mr2cents playing Dr. Mario against Drio, the Sheik.
Yeah, you know, if I could give 2 cents to 2 cents, it would be to switch characters, but unfortunately, it looks like we've already started. Doc versus Sheik, a matchup that I would say is quite Sheik favored. But, you know, like you said, Doc, not really a character we've seen so often, but he still has some pretty useful tools. One of them being pills, one of the stronger projectiles in Melee that can just be spammed and moved throughout the set. You know, so often when you shoot a projectile, you're kind of to them. Even Sheik's needles. Yeah, he is dead.
That's it. Yeah, and I was going to say, funnily enough, I do feel like Sheik and perhaps Marth are two of Doc's stronger matchups here. Doc has a chain grab basically at 0 against Sheik, which he can just use essentially almost to death. And then you get those kind of shine spike pseudo angles that you'll get off of just a single back air that we saw convert into the first stock. So really good stuff for 2 cents here. Let's see how he can extend the lead.
Yeah, you know, it is tricky. You know, that's the classic low tier life, is that like some of your best matchups are still not great matchups. But
yeah.
Absolutely, of course.
Ooh,
yeah, I was saying just like, you know, Sheik's needles, a projectile that's like probably the second best in the game, does lock her in kind of a standing throw animation, whereas Doc doesn't have. If you want to be like a campier player, you can use pills to control space in a really creative way, in a way that she can't at all.
Yeah, and that was a rough edge guard for Mr2cents to fall into. If you know that someone like Drio is just going to stand and use full stack needles to edge guard, you have to cape when you're in line with the ledge, otherwise you'll be too far away to recover most of the time. But that being said, even percents completely right now, Drio just going for the forward airs to kind of push off stage, and 2cents gets back, just gets power shield grabs for his troubles.
Yeah, and oh my gosh, manages to fall out and get, you know, good mix-up on the recovery.
Homie
stock.
I don't know if that's the first homie stock I think I've seen in a year, Radar.
Yeah, and you know, homie stocking Dr. Mario too, not something you see nearly as often. They don't SD like you'd see a Spacey, but good stuff to Drio, you know, definitely respectable.
Yeah, Drio catch. I don't think he has a jump. Yeah, he had to force for the up B there. Mr2cents finds ledge and then just gets reverse hit back here into down smash for some big damage. Second one pushes him far enough away that actually could be a stock with just forward air. Oh.
You know, Wispy might have come into play there, always making things tricky, but Drio gonna take the stock, and you know, with it, some of the momentum of this set. Will he be able to take the game though?
Yeah, I think something that's been a little bit interesting, again, 2cents using the up B kind of as just a guard break there. Finds ledge, just get a little bit aggressive with the waveland on into down smash. Drio all over it right now, and this is a huge turnaround for the Sheik.
Oh, for sure. And another SD. I don't know if this is a confidence thing for Mr2cents or just, you know, like the tech skills a little off today. That is not how you want to be starting this set.
It's rough, yeah. I mean, it looked like the first stock especially, he just played a textbook Doc Sheik. You know, if there was a textbook, it's probably a small one in this day and age because not many people are doing it anymore. But he played it pretty perfectly. I think the only real critique that I would have given is just the amount of time he's going into air and then not representing a threat with pill. I mean, you have an insane projectile. I think it was actually a conversation with you and Aklo at one point where Aklo claims that Doc's pills are one of the best projectiles in the game. And I think they're also quite good. So it's kind of like, if you have the tool, you got to use it. And I want to see kind of a bit more defensive play out of 2cents going into this game.
No, for sure. Yeah, that was with Aklo. Him and I were talking about it on Twitter, just like what projectiles we think are the best in the game. And Aklo saying, you know, I think that pills are the second best projectile outside of Falco Laser. And, you know, there's a case for it. I think it's one of those projectiles that people don't like to push. You know, it's kind of campy. They feel like, oh, I'll go for the charge forward smash on shield, like what we're seeing.
And that's completely safe, too. Like, that was so smart, actually. Jeez.
You know, there is something funny in Melee where, like, because of the way the shields work, you know, they'll push you away if you get the shield up. You know, you space it properly, you knock them off the ledge, and you don't get punished. If they don't get the shield up, they die. But as I say that, Drio takes the first stock.
2cents looking for maybe an edge cancel with those pairs of forward airs into a second aerial to push off stage, but here comes the edge guard situation. Just hold ledge and roll. That's all it takes. 11% down. This is very, very doable going into game 2.
Yeah, no, really, they're both kind of feeling each other out. Again, using their neutral tools in their projectiles. Sheik got a lot of auto-cancel aerials like Fair to kind of open Doc up, but this has still been pretty slow. They both are not finding openings right now. Ooh, just as I say that.
Oh, no jump from 2cents there. A little bit aggressive with the triple bear there, but big forward smash, and that's such a good option for Doc as kind of a get off me too. It's pretty much safe on shield for the most part. Can't really get just gimme shield grab. You have to kind of commit to a punish at that point. There goes the down air, edge cancel into back air, but Drio is completely ready for it.
And like, well, I've really been impressed with both players neutral right now. Oh, go for the up B, kind of a
you can't do an up B cancel in air, so I'm wondering.
Yeah, just anyway, like just the way they've been playing neutral, particularly at the low percent, really, really patient, really, really careful, respecting each other's threat ranges in a way that's kind of why they're this far into pools in the first place.
Yeah, reset, just gets back to ledge. Oh, I wonder, maybe wave dash F smash is what he was looking for, because full hop fair seems a little bit interesting. 55%, this is really tough because Doc's starting to get out of CC range for just kind of a CC down smash, and Drio is kind of aware, just runs up grab.
Yeah, no, and does even get this stock. Drio running away with this set. Very, very dominant. What is Mr2cents going to do to try and take it back?
Yeah, looking for the CC there, but oh my god, put it on a clinic right now. Drio just so smart with all this. Gonna finally find the stock coast to coast there. But this is a huge deficit. And again, I mean, Doc has a chain grab. If he can find a single grab, we can see close to an even set here.
You know, you're talking about putting on a clinic. It looks like Dr. Mario going to have to check himself into the hospital after the beating he's been taking from Drio. This is just so dominant so far and really just not be able to find any openings lately.
Yeah, this is so tough too. Anytime that Doc goes into the air, I'm holding my breath a little bit, Radar, because he can just get traded. He can just get hit with kind of the auto-cancel aerial suite that Sheik has at her disposal, and that's probably going to be the set.
You know, but again, credit to Mr2cents. Didn't get grabbed for ages, wasn't forcing the situation, wasn't going for kind of like crouch cancel and stuff that wouldn't work at that percent. Very, very, very aware and deliberate. So, you know, it's a sign of a good player. It's just, it's tricky, you know, both of them were playing very, very well. I really want to stress when I watch pools matches in 2021, people are really good. Like I've been in the scene for a while, as is Walt. You'll watch a pools match and even like a 2014, a 2013, they weren't looking like this, man. Like I know we're kind of late in the bracket, but everyone has just gotten so much better at the game. You know, Drio and Mr2cents are not people that we're that familiar with, and they're still great melee.
Yeah, absolutely. Huge level ups across the board for this player base. Just goes to show game is infinite, you know. It is there's a ceiling that will never be passed, and it's just kind of it's awesome to see like everybody collectively kind of just reaching for that.